the Heroes Within project, which was inspired by the Ian Wallace landscape titled Lookout, where he basically pasted photo images of his friends onto this sort of pastoral background. And so we took that as inspiration to update it in a digital way.
We'd have patrons throughout the night come in front of a green screen, have a photo taken, and then later it would go up in another room, and the image would be on this landscape print.
The breadth of the concept and the themes that we were looking for within it, which is this idea of the hero within, or this idea that everybody is a hero and has those qualities within them.
We also had another element where patrons throughout the night would be interviewed about who their hero was, what a hero was to them, and then we would put that up on our Twitter feed throughout the night as well.
And we just were facilitators between the audience and the performance, which was the projection piece that we did titled The Hero Within.
A lot of people were a bit unsure because they would come up the escalator and they'd say, like, you want to take our picture, like, what is this for? So often we would send them to the other room where there was the giant landscape and they could see images of people already on the landscape, and then they would come back and say, okay, great, and they would do a photo. We had a couple people that came back for multiple visits with different groups of people, and they just wanted their photos taken. They really liked the interactive quality with our piece, so I think that's what brought them back repeatedly.
Each photo had usually more than one person, so there was easily over 500 to 700 people in the photo.
The idea of heroism and not making it, and Ian Wallace was about heroes. The heroes in his life were his friends and the people that were in his life. And so the idea of doing interviews was to kind of pull some of those answers out of people, to recognize that in themselves. And then the Twitter feed came a way of just then publicizing that in a bigger context. There was a lot of stuff around people's personal heroes being their parents, their mother, their father. But then there were some people were kind of more flippant about it. I'm a hero because I picked up a piece of garbage today and threw it in the trash. And then other people had beautiful stories about holding someone as they died in their arms, and self-risk of coming to Canada with no prior connections to anybody or anything, just their bags in hand, into a new world. The response that we had from the people that participated, the patrons that came in, was fantastic. The final image of the projection was just amazing, over 500 people in this photo. I thought it was really great. It felt really good.